Yo, it's Big Vike and Magical Box Wars. Tonight we have a special High Rollers event. Modern Horizons 3 collector boosters to do pack wars with. We're going to split the box in half. 2 wars. Each war is going to have 6 seats. Each seat is assigned 1 pack. Whoever pulls the highest combined value of cards over $5 from their pack wins all other mythics, rares, retros, borderless, texture foils, rippled foils, extended art, FOIL-ETCHED, commander, and cards $3 and up from their war. It's pretty much everything except the commons and uncommons. And there are a couple uncommons that play Sink into Stupor and Consign to Memory. But it's a huge list tonight, so we'll be looking it up live. Some of the big names are Tamio, Talon Gates of Madara, Ocelot Pride, Ulamog, Kalia, Ajani, Sorin, Barogoyf, Hugin's Labyrinth, Pyrogoyf, your fetched lands, Phyrexian Tower, Emrakul, goes on and on. So, like I said, we'll be looking stuff up live, the good stuff. And those not lucky enough to win a war tonight will be put into a giveaway drawing for $25 credit. War number 1, very important participants. Courtney, a.k.a. Toon Mama, Brandon, Michael, a.k.a. Final Boss, Scott, Steven, and James, a.k.a. Land Magnet. I look back the last 5 events for your recent winnings. Courtney hit an Innistrad Remastered 3, and James hit an Innistrad Remastered 2. Yo, what's up, Austin? He says, big pools tonight, everyone. Best of luck. So here is war number 1. Courtney, Brandon, Michael, Scott, Stephen, James. Serialized, yeah, it's crazy. Serialized is in less than 1% of packs. But there's a lot of other cool treatments in this box. Little Shake, only 3. Yo, what's up, Scott, a.k.a. Deadbeat? 1, 2, here comes our order. 3. Courtney leading off, then Scott, Brandon, James, Michael, Steven. I think that 1%'s tonight. Number 2, you don't like it, Scott. Courtney, Scott, Brandon. Courtney stays 1. Scott bumps up to 2. Brandon to 3. James, Michael, Steven. James, Michael, Steven. I think if I could pick, I would want to be that 5 seat in these collector. So left side of the box. Who hits our mythics? Who hits our fetched lands? Courtney. Yeah, she's looking for a leadoff series winning Grand Slam. Scott says, I have a bad feeling with this. The number 2 seat. Or is he just doing some reverse psychology on the box and the magic gods? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll just keep what's good by your names or what ships. The bulk I'll put down here. War number 1, Courtney, Scott, Brandon, James, Mike, and Steven. Put on some protection and we'll get into this monster. There we go, Courtney. This your leadoff homer. Like I said, you want to see fetched lands, borderless foils, and mythics. Here's your pack, Courtney. Leading off MH3 Collector. And because there are uncommons, I'll step through the uncommons too. Your full art land, your Eldrazi land. All these got a Eldrazi in them somewhere. And your good stuff, I think. Retro blue. A Brain Surge. Retro foil. Skoa. Rare. A Rasheen. Mythic. Here's a mythic from Commander. Give us something good. A Satya. I don't think it is. We'll give it a look. Rare. A Ruby Medallion Borderless. I think that plays, but you're going to want some couple other hits, Courtney. Retro Black. Necro Dominance. I think that was just short. I think it was like $4.95. And a mythic rare to end it. You need this mythic rare to hit, Courtney. Give us something good. A UginsLab Borderless at the back. That's a big hit. Man, that's a good rabbit. We got, yeah, that's Satya FOIL-ETCHED. It's only 67 cents. Ruby Medallion Borderless is $7.48. Necro Dominance Retro is $4.99. Misses by a penny. But you get UginsLab Borderless foil. Normally it's $28.28. Foil is $43.15. You guys are on it. It's good, yeah. $43.15. UginsLab foil borderless. 4315 UginsLab foil borderless. And what was Ruby? $7.50. $7.48. Here's Ruby Medallion Borderless. Ruby Borderless $7.48. That's a nice start. $7.48. Up over $50. Ruby Borderless. $43.15 and $7.48. $50.63. Here's Ruby Borderless. Oh, let me plug in. I'm running out of juice. Forgot to plug in. Don't die out. Don't die out. There we go. Here's Ruby Borderless. Pretty card. 2 casting cost. All these medallions make that color spell cost 1 less to cast. Here's the one for red. And do I have to show you Necro Dominance? It was $4.99. Just missed by a penny. Retro. Necro Dom. Retro. $4.99. So she almost had a $55 plus pack. I'll put Nec Dom in a top loader anyway. And then Ugins Monster Borderless Foil has imprint. When it enters the battlefield, you may exile a colorless card with mana value 7 or greater from your hand. You tap it to add a colorless. If a card is exiled with Ugins Labyrinth, add 2 instead. And then to tap it, you return the exiled card to its owner's hand. Red opener. Yeah, that 1 cent. It's really going to sting if the winner pulls $55 in, or 50 of $55. That's a sick pack 1 though. Put these up here. Scott. It's a fast rabbit out in front. Austin, that caught his eye. Scott, there's pack 1 for you. Jason Courtney. Courtney, got to sweat out 5 packs here until you get somebody hits higher than you. There's a Swamp. Retro Snow-Covered Wastes. Retro Foil Munitions Expert. Rare. Foil Urza's Incubator. That's a good start, Scott. Foil Incubator. Rare. Stone Idol Generator Extended Art. Rare. Invert Polarity. Retro Delta. Man, you got a good one going, Scott. You're going to need another big hit, though. Courtney doesn't want to see you have a mythic. Foil rare at the back. And Argent Dias. Man. So we got... What's that? Stone Idol. Extended art. It's only 25 cents. And do I have to look up that Argent? Extended art. And it's only 16 cents. I'm not looking for foil. PolluDelta or retro. If that was foil, it would have been close, I bet. And Urza's Incubator. MH3, and that one is foil. PolluDelta's 1805, and Urza's Incubator is 11.95. PolluDelta Retro 1805. See, what is this in foil? Oh, see, it jumps up to 72. Wow. 1805 and incubator foil. Incubator foil 1195. Scott 1805. PolluDelta retro and 1195. Incubator foil. Brings you to a nice even $30. There's our first fetch. Foil Urz's Incubator. 3 casting cost. As Incubator enters the battlefield, choose a creature type. Creature spells of the chosen type cost 2 less to cast. Our recruitment drives are bringing in fewer fresh troops every day. We need a new strategy, said Urza. And your Retro Delta. A warped gateway that seeps toxins and malevolence into the waters around Tawashi. Brandon. Got to be over $100 in winnings already in the first 2 packs. Brandon, here's your pack. Brandon with a Retro Priest. I love seeing that. Foil Unstable Amulet. Rare foil. Sowing Myco Spawn. That's going to play for you, Brandon. You're going to need some more hits, though. There's your first one. Rare. Ulamog's Dreadsire. I don't know about these commander ones. Rare. A Genku. Borderless. Rare. A Flare of Fortitude Borderless. That's going to be your second hit, but you're going to need some more. You're going to need a big one here at the end, Brando. Mythic. A foil Mythic at the back. Here we go, Courtney. Is it better than your stuff? Brandon, give us a good one. An Eldamri Borderless foil. It's good, but it's not gonna get you there. And your token. Man, so a couple green hits in that one, Brandon. I like your pack, of course. We got the Sowing Myco Spawn. We'll check Ulamog's. Dreadsire. Flare of Fortitude plays Borderless, I'm pretty sure. And Eldamri Borderless is going to play foil. Eldamri's foil and Myco Spawn. The 2 green cards are foil. Oh, and that being foil drops Myco Spawn to $4.95. And that Dreadsire is $2.29, so just 2 hits. Here's Myco Spawn. Again, collector's product. Normally it is $5.84. You put it on foil, $4.95. And then Flare is $7.10 borderless. Fortitude, normal borderless $7.10. And Eldamri foil borderless is $12.60. $12.60. So $12.60 and $7.10 for Brandon. $12.60, $7.10. $12.60 is Eldamri foil borderless, and this is Fortitude borderless. $12.60 plus $7.10. $19.70. So just 3 packs to dodge now, Courtney. And again, I'll put Myco Spawn in a top loader too. Always $4.95. And then Flare of Fortitude borderless. Again, these borderless are great looking cards. Forecasting cost. All these flares are forecasting cost, I think. You may sacrifice a non-token white creature rather than pay the spell's mana cost. Until end of turn, your life total can't change, and permanents you control gain hexproof and indestructible. And Eldamri foil borderless. 3 casting costs for a 3/3. You may look at the top card of your library at any time. You may cast creature spells from the top of your library. And for a forest and tap it. Tap 2 untapped creatures you control. Reveal a card from your hand on the top card of your library. If you reveal a creature card this way, you may put it onto the battlefield. Activate this during your turn. He's super cool. James, here's your pack. Land Magnet. I'd like to hit a couple lands. Hit a fetch in like Phyrexian Tower. James, here you go. Still chasing Courtney from that leadoff seat. Let's Fell the Profane. That's probably going to ship, right? Foil. We'll look. Your Eldrazi Plains. Retro Marauder. Foil Brain Surge. Rare foil. Oh, and another Delta. So there's your first hit, James. PolluDelta foil. Rare. Commander Desert Warfare. Rare. Abstruse Appropriation. That doesn't play. Another Mythic here from the regular set. Give us something good. Oh, and a non-foil Eldamri. That's going to play for you. Still need something else big, James. Foil rare. A Power Balance borderless. I don't think that's going to help. Fell the Profane is normally $3.49. Foil is $4.85. Man, another one just short. Power Balance borderless is normally 62 cents. Foil's $1.32. Desert Warfare Extended Art is 39 cents. Eldamri Borderless and PolluDelta foil. Eldamri, I think, was just under $10 and just under 15 for Delta foil. Eldamri Borderless, non-foils $9.55. This is War 1, Mike. And then PolluDelta foil, $14.83. For James, $14.83. So he hits one land, Delta foil, and then Eldamri, $9.55. Eldamri Borderless, $14.83 and $9.55. $24.38. Fell the Profane just short as well. Foil. We just saw the foil Eldamri, so we won't look at this one. Chasing Courtney, Michael. She hit a Ruby Medallion and a Hugin's Labyrinth foil Borderless in her pack one, up over $50. And then we just saw the retro PolluDelta. Here's the foil regular from the not retro, not Borderless. Big War 1 though. And yeah, and 3 cards that were $4.85 to $4.99. Necro Dominance was $4.99. Sowing Myco Spawn Borderless was like $4.90. And Fell the Profane Borderless is $4.85. Here we go, Michael. Here's your pack. Yeah, Serialized would retake and hold the #1 seat and greatest pull ever in the group. No doubt. Here you go, final boss. Evolution Witness. Foil Victimize. Foil Rare. A Nightmare. Give it a look. Mythic from Commander. A Jyoti. Extended Art Foil. So we'll also give that one a look. Rare. Oh, an Extended Art Meyer. Gonna need some help. Retro Nightmare. And a Mythic foil at the back. You need a banger here, Michael, to catch Courtney. Give us something good. A Grist. Grist. Is that a Ripple foil? Or just a Borderless foil? Does Grist come in a Ripple foil? I'll have to look up the number. I don't think it's not going to get you to 50, though, where Courtney is. Bloodstained Meyer Extended Art. And the other were CHT, H, Nightmare, regular foil, retro doesn't play, Jyoti, extended art foil. That's not ripple foil either, is it? I think this is normal extended art foil. And grist. Voracious. Well, he just comes in a textured foil. It's number 472 is the textured. This is, no, that's it, 472. So that also plays for you. Right, what do they have for the borderless? 446 is the normal borderless grist. Coyote, no, he's not good. Neither of the nightmares are good. So it's just Meyer extended art and grist. Textured foil. For Mike. And grist is 1151. Grist. Textured. And bloodstain extended art's 1136. Meyer extended art. 1151, 1136. Brings him to 2287. Man, Courtney, just one pack away from a leadoff homer in War 1. Here's Meyer extended art. Your Swamp Mountain. A graveyard for conquerors and conquered alike. Man, look at the hits in this War 1, though. Running out of spaces to put the top loaders. Always killer. And here's grist. Textured foil, number 472, borderless. The back of them looks even better. So last one that can hurt you, Courtney. Steven. You're going to need a pack that's $50.64 worth of hits. Last one to sit, Courtney. You made it through the other four. See if Steven can pull some last pack magic, or if you hit a leadoff homer. One way or the other, we're going to have it in this war. Yeah, extended art fetch. Yeah, it would have been $50 even 5 years ago before they made all the reprints. Steven comes down to this one for you against Courtney. Gotta see some mythics. Oh, and he's got a mythic right off the bat. Give us something good. Oh, a foil flage. So that is a nice start. Let's just give that a look right away. See how far away he is. Flage. Normally $16.50. Foil $17.12. So he's still $33 plus down, but that was his first good card. Here we go. What else does he have? Yeah, thank you, Austin, right on it. 1712. Rare. An overclocked Electromancer. We'll give it a look. Extended art. Rare. Ooh, there's another hit, but that's a little guy. Shifting Woodland Borderless. So you're probably, oh, still $30 down or $28 down. Ashling doesn't help retro. This over Electromancer is 24 cents. What's Shifting Woodland? Shifted Woodland Borderless, Austin. Ashling Retro. Oh, and then a rare foil fetch. Man, how close is he? 1712 plus 917. So he's at like 26 bucks. $24 plus 4. Oh, a foil extended art strand. Man, that's a serious sweat. So Flage was 1712. Flage foil. And then we had Shifting Woodland Borderless. That was 917. Ashling was 471. There's another almost $5 card. And then the foil Flooded Strand extended art is 1164. Foil extended art. Let me verify all of them. Well, yeah, we did the Flage. Here's Flage. Flage foil 1712. And then Shifting Woodland Borderless and Flooded Strand extended art foil. Yep, Austin's on it. Flooded Strand extended art foil 1164. And Shifting Woodland Borderless. Oh, it's 821. Did you look at foil? Normal 821 for Woodland Borderless. 821. So 1712, 821, and 1164. Brings him to 36.97. Courtney hits a leadoff homer with Eugen's Labyrinth foil borderless and Ruby Medallion borderless. And Steven gives you a bunch of nice stuff in the final pack. Here's Shifting Woodland borderless. It enters the battlefield tapped unless you control a forest. You tap it to add a forest, and it has Delirium 4, which it means it becomes a copy of target permanent card in your graveyard until end of turn. Activate only if there are 4 or more card types among cards in your graveyard. Man, and I figured 16 top loaders were going to be enough, and we're going to go through it in more one. Holy moly. Here is foil extended art Flooded Strand, which is your Plains Island. Once a prosperous Vantress town, now swept clean and reclaimed by the waters of the wilds. Oh, that was the extended art price for Shifted Woodland. Definitely a lot of land hits. And Flage foil. 6/6 for 3 casting cost. When it enters the battlefield, sacrifice it unless it escaped. You escape it for 4. You exile 5 other cards from your graveyard. Whenever Flage enters the battlefield or attacks, it deals 3 damage to any target, and you gain 3 life. And it's 15 $5 plus hits. And what, another 485 to, or 471 to 499? Look at these winnings. Definitely a couple $100 for sure. Courtney wins at 50.63. Steven comes in second, 36.97. Scott comes in third at $30. Fourth is James, 24.38. Michael has 22.87, and Brandon had 19.70. So yeah, the lowest guy had $20. We had 20, 23, 43. Another 30 is 73. Another 37 is 110. 24, 135, 1. Yeah, it's close to $200. It's like $185 to $190 just in top loaders. And that's not counting, the extra necro dominance and wow. So yeah, how do these even lay out? Fortitude, Ruby, Woodland, Eldamre, non-foil, and then up to what, 11? Meyer Grist, Flooded Strand, Incubator, Eldamre Borderless. Where's the Flage? 17 Delta 4. Flage was 17. Delta Retro was 18. Yeah. Wow. Here you go, Courtney. Check this out. So you're like $4.75 to $5 cards. Where Ashling Retro, Fell the Profane foil, Sowing Myco Spawn foil, and Necro Dominance retro. And then your money was Flare of Fortitude Borderless, Ruby Medallion Borderless, Shifting Woodland Borderless, Eldamre Borderless, Meyer Extended Art, Grist Textured Foil, Strand Foil Extended Art, Incubator Foil, Eldamre Foil Borderless, Delta Foil, Flage Foil, Delta Retro, and Labyrinth Foil Borderless. Holy moly. Wow. That's got to make your week or month or year. Holy crap. That win. Scott, Brandon, James, Michael, and Steven will be put into our randomized drawing for some credits. Man, what a War 1. War number 2, we got Scott's additional seat, Austin, David, a.k.a. Topper, Michael, a.k.a. Final Boss, Balter, and Jessica. Here is War 2. Man, if War 2 is like War 1, it's going to be among the best boxes ever. It's got to be top 5. So here is war number 2. No, what was that crazy? The Ponder TSR box was like a $500 box. And then I pulled another banger. I can't remember what it was. Here's 2. Scott, Austin, David, Michael, Balter, Jessica. Mike's scary to going against Jess. Would rather be going against her husband. 7. He says, just don't play. Who's lucky 7 tonight? 2. 4. 6. Here comes our order. 7. Jessica leading off this one, so both the ladies get the leadoff spot. Then Balter, Michael, Scott, Austin, David. Jessica, Balter, Michael. Jessica, Balter, Michael, Scott, Austin, David. They stay the same at the bottom. And recent winnings, Jessica hit in Baldur's Gate Collector. Balter hit in Innistrad Remastered 3. And Austin's been the hottest in the group. He hit in both boxes of Ether Drift and Baldur's Gate Collector. War number 2. Jessica, Balter, Boss, Scott, Austin, David. Here is war number 2. Jessica leading off. Can both the ladies pull leadoff homer? Last pack serial Magic. That would be super epic. Already have a leadoff homer. Now looking for a walk-off. Last pack Magic hit, too, in Florida. Jessica. See what she can say about it. Retro Tune, Foil Meltdown, Rare Foil, Eldrazi Linebreaker, Rare, Exterminator Magmark, or Magmarch, Rare Borderless, Necrobloom, Retro Subtlety. I forgot to look back in that set. And a Mythic Foil at the end. Need something big, Jess. Courtney hit a UginsLab Labyrinth, a Foil Borderless here for the win. Give us something good. Special guest Foil Prismatic Ending. That is not going to be your winner. Eldrazi Linebreaker. Subtly. Retro. And Prismatic Ending. Prismatic Ending. Special guest Borderless. And that Exterminator. Exterminator. Extended art. That guy's only 17 cents. Subtlety 530 and prismatic ending foil is 512. So that is not back-to-back leadoff home runs for this. Subtlety, again, like I said, I forgot to look back to MH2 for the retro. Subtlety 530. And a prismatic ending borderless foil special guest is 512. Definitely uplifted rarity with that prismat ending. So Jess, 530, subtlety retro, and 512 priz ending foil borderless. Brings you to 1042. Here is ending. Special guest borderless. And that is, yeah, 15 $5 plus hits in War 1. That was all my top loaders I had made up. I have some more here, though, handy. And then Subtlety Retro. Forecasting cost for a 3/3 flash flying. It enters the battlefield. Choose up to one target creature or planeswalker spell. Its owner puts it on top of it or bottom of their library. You can evoke it. Exile blue card from your hand. Walter, here's your pack. Snow-covered waste retro. Rare foil. Crabomination. Rare Razorfield Ripper. Rare Wooded Footland or Wooded Foothills. Extended art. There's your first hit. Mythic. A Sorin Borderless. There's your second hit. And a retro foil. Oh! A retro foil Delta. Didn't I look in War 1 for the foil? Wasn't it like $72? Wow. Sorin, House of Markov, Borderless, Wooded Foothills, Extended Art, and a polluted Delta retro foil. Ooh. And it is 7207. Unreal. Here's Sorin Borderless is 11. Sorin Borderless 1091. Wooded Foothills Extended Art is 1150. Wooded Foothills Extended Art 1150. And then Polluted Delta Foil Retro Frame 7207. Here's a super monster. 7207 Delta FoilRetro. And then you hit 1150 Wood Foothills Extended Art and a 1091 Sorin Borderless. So your three together are 9448. Holy moly. Let's pull another retro frame foil fetch. Here's Sorin Borderless. 1/4 for 2 casting costs. Has lifelink and extort at the beginning of your post-combat main phase. If you gain 3 or more life this turn, exile Sorin, then return him to the battlefield transformed. And then on the other side, he's the Ravenous Neonate Planeswalker. Here's Extended Art Foothills. This is your mountain forest, home and hunting ground for Kaldheim's fearsome trolls. And then the magnetic for FoilRetro PolluDelta, over $72. So that's a fast rabbit. Final boss. What do you follow it up with? Seat 2 hit the regular retro Delta in War 1. Seat 2 Delta magnet tonight. Michael, here's your pack. You need a bunch of mythics. Tireless Provisioner FoilRetro. Rare FOIL-ETCHED Invocation. Mythic from Commander. A Kaith. Rare. Borderless. Arena of Glory. That's definitely a hit. And a Rasheen. And a foil rare. And an Ether Revolt at the back. I think it's just the Arena of Glory. What's Tireless Provisioner? Retro frame foil. Retro frame normally $129. Foil is $166 for Provisioner. Estrid's Invocation. A Kaith. Extended Art. And Ether Revolt. Extended Art foil. Oh yeah, and that Arena of Glory Borderless. So the foils were Invocation, normally only 80 cents. I'm not looking. Kaith is 41 cents. Ether Revolt Extended Arts normally 46 cents. I'm not looking. And Arena of Glory is $15.28 Borderless. Arena of Glory $15.28. 15, 28. Arena Glory enters the battlefield tapped unless you control a mountain. You can tap it to add a mountain, or you tap a mountain and exert it, and you add 2. If that mana is spent on a creature spell, it gains haste until end of turn. Good game, y'all, Michael says. Yeah. Balter, yeah, you got to feel your Oscillate Pride. What else? Another foil fetch. Here you go, Scott. Here's your pack. War 2. Scott with a rare foil. Flare of Cultivation. Rare Tempt with Mayhem. Extended art from Commander. Rare Echoes of Eternity Borderless. Mythic, a Kalia number 375. Is that the, I think that's the best one of her, isn't it? And then a foil rare etched, a Lalia. Lalia. Foil etched. And what else? That Tempt with Mayhem. Extended art. And Kalia of the Vast, number 375. And none of them other ones play. It's just Kalia. 1124. Kalia of the Vast, number 375. 1124. Yeah, that's 375. 1124. Austin's on it tonight. I appreciate that. 1124. Oh, I'm just saying that. I put that under your spot, Austin. You want something better than that. Scott, 1124. Kalia. Borderless, 375. 2/2 for 5 casting cost. She has flying. Whenever Kalia attacks an opponent, you may put an angel, demon, or dragon creature from your hand onto the battlefield tapped and attacking that opponent. They laughed because I couldn't walk. Now they tremble as I take flight. Name that serialized for Austin. Here we go, Austin. Balter, you're just down to these final 2 packs that can hurt you. He says he's either hitting cereal or he'll be the only dud tonight pack. Good night, deadbeat. Here we go, Austin. No whammy. Austin with a rare foil. Volatile Storm Drake. I think he's short. Rare Commander. Oh, Talon Gates. I think that's like a $15, $20 card. So next hit for you, Ralston, we'll check. Rare Harbinger extended art. So that's hit 2. One more. Oh, yeah, I forgot that he had over 72 in just that one card. Flare of Malice Retro and a rare foil. And you get a rare foil Borderless, but it's Monumental Henge at the back, Austin. Not gonna catch Balter. Storm Drake foil. Monumental Henge Borderless foil. Flare Malice Retro. Harbinger of the Seas, extended art, and Talon Gates. Extended art. And Storm Drake, now $1.63. Foil is $2.19. Monumental Hedge, Borderless, 77 cents. I'm not looking. Flare of Malice is $2.27. Yeah, Talon Gates extended art, $19.45, and Harbinger's $5.80. Extended art. Harbinger of the Seas extended art is $5.80. And then Talon Gates. That's the best commander card. Well, the Ripple foil edition of it. But there's the regular. Normal extended art, $19.45. Austin, $19.45. Talon Gates extended art, and $5.80. Harbinger of the Seas extended art. Brings you to $25.25. There's Harbinger of the Seas extended art, 2/2 for 3 casting cost. Non-basic lands are islands. The rising moon calls mercilessly to the waves, commanding the sea to rise high enough to devour mountains. Like I said, here's another nasty land. This one's from Commander. Talon Gates of Madara. When Gates enters the battlefield, up to 1 target creature phases out. You tap it to add a colorless. You pay 1 to add 1 mana of any color. And for 4, you put Talon Gates from your hand onto the battlefield. Here we go, David. Balter, last one that can hurt you. David, you got to pull over 94.48. 94.49 and up. You need. David or dud? No, everybody's going to get a hit in this war, in this box. But Serialized is, like I said, in less than 1% of packs. David, rare. A Toxic Deluge. Think that plays right off the bat. It's little, though. You're going to need a lot more. A Mutated Cultist. Mythic. That's a big miss. Borderless Urna. Rare. Amphibian Downpour Extended Art, and a rare Jet Medallion foil. So congrats, Balter. You win War 2. I think that the 2 black cards play for you, David. Mutated Cultists and Arna. Borderless. Amphibian. I would have these on my list, wouldn't I? Toxic Deluge from MH3 and Jet Medallion. Borderless foil. Both of them are foil. Deluge is $5.99 and Medallion is $17.28. And yeah, the rest of them don't play. Here's your 2 hits. Toxic Deluge foil, $5.99. And Jet Medallion Borderless foil, super cool art, $17.28. Man, what a box, though. That box of MH3 collectors was worth the hefty price. Talk about hits galore. So we had $17.28. Jet Medallion foil borderless and $5.99. Tox Deluge foil. $13.27. So definitely the money in the box to Courtney in War 1. But Balter hits the card of the night with foil extended or foil retro PolluDelta. Here's Jet Medallion borderless. Black spells cost 1 less to cast. Yeah, every pack hit. You don't even get that in collector's boxes all the time, or like very rarely. And then here's Toxic Deluge foil. 3 casting cost. As an additional cost to cast a spell, pay X life. All creatures get -X until end of turn. It's a difficult task to quarantine a plague that moves with the clouds. And another, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 hits in War 2. 26 $5 plus hits. 15 in War 1 and 11 here in War 2. And PolluDelta Foil Retro was our number 1, and our number 2 was Foil Borderless UginsLab. How do these lay out? Harbinger, Prismatic Ending, Subtlety. And then Harbinger, Toxic. And then Sorin, Kalia. Wooded. Arena. Jet, Talon. And Jessica, Michael, Scott, Austin, and David will go into our giveaway drawing. Here you go, Balter. Here's your money cards tonight. Prismatic Ending, Foil Borderless, special guest. Subtlety Retro. Harbinger of the Seas, extended art. Toxic Deluge, foil. Sorin Borderless. Kalia Borderless, 375. Wooded Foothills, extended art. Arena of Glory, Borderless. Jet Medallion, foil Borderless. Talon Gates, extended art. And the big boy, Retro Foil Delta, up over $72. Yeah, you're right, David. This box was almost worth it value-wise, or might be worth it value-wise. Not many are worth this 400 plus price tag on these boxes. Yeah, and all big hits and lands. So yeah, that was War 2. Here's the 15 hits in War 1 for Courtney. Flare of Fortitude, Borderless. Ruby Medallion, Borderless. Shifting Woodland, Borderless. Eladamri, Borderless. Meyer, extended art. Grist, textured. Strand, extended art foil. Incubator foil. Eladamri, foil Borderless. Delta foil. So we killed the Deltas tonight. Flage foil. Delta Retro. And Hugin's Labyrinth foil Borderless. Shifting Woodlands is misprinted. Is it? No, it's shifting Woodland, right? And wooded. Shifting Woodlands is misprinted. You sure? David, what was the misprinter? Text me or PM me. And War 1. Those in the giveaway drawing: Scott, Brandon, James, Michael, Steven. Let me do another quick list for this. We've got Scott, Brandon, James, Michael's additional, Steven, Jessica, Michael, Scott's additional, Austin, and David. Here is our giveaway drawing. Scott, Brandon, James, Michael's additional, Steven, Jessica, Michael, Scott's additional, Austin, David. The forest symbols are off print. Oh yeah, you're right. They definitely are in the delirium cost. Yeah, look how off print they are in that ad. Well, that's coming to Florida. Minor misprint. And there's our 10 for the $25 credit. We will randomize it. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here comes our winner. Congrats to Brandon. Jumps up top 7 times. Brandon. Yeah, it is shifted Woodland. They should be shifted, right? Brandon gets some credit to play in the future. Brandon plus 25. So again, congrats to Courtney and Balter. Both had big winnings tonight. Our upcoming schedule will be Ether Drift. We'll do another box of Ether Drift next weekend. And then I think I'm going to pull out a box of Double Masters 22 to go with it. So that'll be our next two boxes, Ether Drift and Double Masters 22. If you want to get involved, check us out. Facebook group, same name as this YouTube channel, Magical Box Wars. Everybody, enjoy the rest of your weekend. Let those that you care about know it. I'll be in touch. Peace.